All these fucking fans blowing on me because I'm fat. Hold on. Oh, let me turn this bad bitch off. Oh. Alright, that's good. Today we're going to talk about Jack Doherty. Now, who the fuck is Jack Doherty? Well, let's go to the topic of IRL streamers. Does he fit in that category? I mean, I suppose. It's like, but what got him in the spotlight is he'd be a cheeky little shit in public and like push people around. Then when they'd do, the very obvious and legitimate thing of about to swing up on him, his big old bodyguard would get between them. And they had to have been paying that guy fucking bank, because I don't know who in the right mind would market themselves, want to be this kid's bodyguard. Like, he must be getting paid like 6 digits. Most anybody else would have been like, oh no, shit, he's getting his ass beat. Do the bare minimum. But no, that bodyguard, he literally stepped between people. He really allowed Jack Doherty to be a filthy little cum stain on these streets, just being a complete nuisance to people. And it's people like him, which is why, society is demanding a greater punishment for IRL streamers. My thing is, people can work this shit out. Communities can work this shit out on their own. I mean, Jack Doherty is clearly someone who hasn't got beat enough as a child. So now he's here, and I guess he's making money. It's entertaining to watch, I suppose, but a lot of people are putting themselves in the situation of the individuals minding their own fucking business. Then you have Goofball over here just being a cheeky little shit. And it's like, you don't want to be in these situations, but who knows? What if you are? And then, you want to do the very normal thing of swinging at him. Because, he would, like, legitimately get physical with people. Like, push past them. And I think if someone does that to you, you're full within your right to push them back. Get physical back. But then the bodyguard would be like, hey, what do you think you're doing? And this guy, fucking kid, I think he's like 22, be thinking he's just do this. Like, I guess he has that privilege. And he makes money off it. There are people legitimately that flock around this idiot, and like, imagine being that guy that just flocks around Jack Doherty. Like, I can't imagine a worse existence, trying to suckle from the teat of Sack Jordy over here. But apparently the cops have now not taking his shit anymore. And, if you can get inside the psyche of these individuals, he's obviously going to try milking this as well for content. Let's just give it a watch, shall we? Literally what I said. Like, this is all he knows, right? This is the content brain. My back's itchy. I'm gonna grab this fucking comb. Like, people who are this terminally online, this content brain, just like, they just cannot operate without the camera being on them, without turning every facet of their life into views. Okay, so he went out of his way to antagonize the officers. Like, what do you think is going to happen? I mean, I was assuming, okay, he did something and the officers came to him, but no, this fucking goofball seeked them out for content. And again, I can't imagine these idiots with the camera. Imagine being the camera guy. Like, honestly, if you ever apply for a job, I'd just say you have a fucking a job fucking gap instead of being like, oh yeah, I was a camera guy to this fucking loser. Yeah, see, and there's his this is the exact same bodyguard that, I think he's gotten even taller. Yeah, look, I mean, obviously the bodyguard has to act like he's protecting him because, I mean, honestly, the bodyguard, he's probably the smartest one here, just sitting there making bank, probably 6 digits. But now look at this dude, like saying nothing. Yeah. Oh yeah, this dude literally being what his dad, being like, what are you doing? Like, are you retarded? Like, get the fuck, on the sidewalk. And now they're cuffing him up. Yep, probably like drugs and shit, marijuana or some shit. Who the fuck said that? Lock whoever said free Jack up. Lock him up too. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, bro doesn't even know where, and they're screaming. Like, grab him and just lock him up. Just for being fucking weird and cringe. Canada's, yep. Bill. And again, God, if you live the life of Jack Doherty, obviously you are stupid. Like, you literally do not have to be intelligent because you just throw money at problems. Like, how the hell are you going to actively provoke them, get got, and then they bag your ass and they have cannabis and pills on you? At this point, I think he just knows he's dumb. He wants to get locked up. MDMA. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, okay, you're apologizing on his behalf. This is Jack Doherty's an adult. He's 22. Like, again, this idea that people think, oh, well, you're 22, you still don't understand what you're an adult. You're like, now is the time. If you haven't learned from your parents, to get the lesson the hard way if you don't understand. And you should want people like this at this age doing this shit to just get the hard lesson. Like, I don't understand this idea of infantilizing adults. It's like, oh, I'm apologizing to you on his behalf. No, you don't. He knew what he was doing. Yeah, I mean, they have no reason to go off the bodyguard. He's doing his job. Like, he's not his fucking dad. You know, he's trying to act like it. Why is he smiling? Like, bro. A timeout thing, bro. No. Like, a timeout thing. He was told multiple times to get the fuck out, but he wasn't listening. So they're bagging him up. Yeah. Yeah, he has to be off some sort of drugs, right? And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I'm looking at his face. Unless he's been crying in the back of the fucking police car, which would be cinematic. He looks like he's off drugs. Or tired of shit. Mm. Yeah, again, he doesn't know. It depends on, the judge, the severity, if they think you're a risk to yourself, or if they think you're a danger, or the extent of, like, why is he asking this dude, the officer, who probably wanted to fucking go home anyway? It looks like it's nighttime, or, hold on, I'm assuming this is like 3 a.m.? Yeah, like, or he's probably, on that shift. You like, what the fuck does he know? Hmm. Yeah, I mean, he's not getting questions. He's not technically under arrest. I mean, they really just ask that if you're under arrest, but it's like, come on now. Mm. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like that one wristwatch is probably worth, more than the entire salary of those officers that got him in combined a year. So, I mean, it makes sense. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, they're being surprisingly accommodating to this goofball. I would have been like, no. Like, we can handle your shit however way we want. But, I mean, kudos to the officers. They're like, yeah, fine, whatever. Just get the phone call. Like, they know Jack isn't any threat. Like, this dude could hit fucking Doherty and send him flying. Fucking Doherty could dodge it, and the fucking air current alone from the swing could send him flying. Yeah. What? As he makes an excuse. Again, he's like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Hmm. Like, this is just needlessly long. It's like, just fucking do it, man. Right? Like, again, oddly accommodating these officers are being, because it's like, whatever. They probably know who this fucking kid is, and they're like, okay, do we want to go into this massive legal bullshit just to fucking deal with and micromanage this goofball? The answer's obviously no. And, the jewelry again being worth more than everyone's wage in this fucking room combined. Oh my fucking god. Yeah. They gotta check the items. I mean, you'll be surprised where they can hide contraband and jewelry. Like, that absolutely can happen. Obviously, they gotta check all of that. Check if there's anything, like residue of anything on the jewelry or anything. I mean, clearly. Yeah. Nodding. Yeah. He he recorded it, which was dumb, and they're like, okay, we told you not to record, and now we're taking it. Yeah. That's what you get for not listening. Okay, hold on. Okay, bro. Like, now you're just jerking him off. Come on, man. You're gonna smack his meat, man. You're smacking his meat. Come on, man. Yeah, they were surprisingly accommodating, but okay, still beating his meat. Alright, cool. Yeah, yeah. I mean, again, they're being accommodating, but it's like, okay, you're recording, and now we're not being accommodating. Like, why you lie to us? Like, what do you think this is? Oh, oh, look at him in there. Yeah. Oh no! Don't let him lay on the cold floor. Like, see, and again, that's what happens when you fuck with them. It's like, you know, again, this is a thing with officer discretion. They can be as accommodating as possible until you take advantage of that. And then they can be like, okay, now we're assholes. Now we're switching into asshole mode. Congratulations, you played yourself. And, they can be assholes from the beginning, right? And if they're unreasonable and, harsh, I mean, then you can hit them with a lawsuit, right? Like, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be like, yes, sir, no, sir. But if they're being unreasonable and they're being harsh or any type of injury happens to you, you sue the fuck out of them and make your money. But in this case, they're being nice. They're like, this dude isn't any fucking risk, right? But then he started recording them. It's like, yeah, we told you not to fucking do that. Now we're being assholes. Yeah, see, he's playing the idiot. No. Yeah. No. Hmm. Yeah, they try doing everything. They're trying to be like, yeah, we just want this kid out of here. But You know, unfortunately, he took advantage of that. So, that's just the way it is. Yep. I'm not surprised. Yeah. Yeah, using his mugshot. Hey, I mean, I can respect the grind. I mean, this is literally all he knows. Like, you think he's capable of working a 9 to 5? It's like no, he's above that. He's too entitled. It's like oh, even if someday he wakes up, he's like you know what, I want to throw this all away. One, you made generational money. Why would you ever do that? And two, where the fuck are you going to go? Like, you could be a Johnny Somali, right? You know, and just fuck up over and over until a country actually is like, yeah, we're gonna fuck with you. Yeah, yeah. I don't really watch a lot of Code Blue Cam. I watch a lot of Midwest Safety right here, but I might start watching a couple more Blue Cam. We got Jack Doherty on Code Blue Cam. Hell yeah. I had no idea who this guy was for this video, which probably means I'm doing something right with my life. I mean, again, I knew him about being the doo 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 guy and fucking pushing past people. And then when they're about to swing at him, his bodyguard being like, oh, what up? The internet has made people feel more important than they are. I mean, again, if everyone wants to be a fucking clown, the whole thing just seems like a circus. I mean, he's a modern day clown. You know, what do you expect? Again, I don't think he's capable of being, you know, a functioning member of society. You know, that's why how social media makes trash like this wealthy. I mean, you know, there's people that want to live the lifestyle, want to watch him, you know, live vicariously through a 22-year-old idiot that just demeans himself. Like, it's called an attention whore. I mean, anyone can be an attention whore. It's like demeaning yourself for attention. Should have arrested his dumbass security too. Again, his bodyguard, he's he does nothing wrong. Like obviously, when the cops roll in, like what is his bodyguard going to do? You know, I mean, he should arrest his, you know, retarded friends along with him, but his bodyguard's paid to do a job. Security guard getting in the way of police is insanely stupid. He did a little bit, which okay, the police probably understood what was going on and understand that he's doing his job. And he had to make it look like it because again, that security guard's probably getting paid mad bank. These cops were way too nice. I will say that they were way too accommodating until he fucked up with that accommodation. It's like when you get, you get got. Just be like, okay, yeah, sure. Because again, you gotta make it look good for the judge, at least. He's like, okay, yeah, sure, you got me. The cops going, who the fuck are you? Doherty is amazing. I hope he got a raise. Trying, I mean, it's Miami, right? The place of rich people going. He probably not really knows who Jack Doherty is. He's like, okay, yet another rich online influencer thinking they can do some bullshit. Trying to look tough with the face of a 14-year-old puffy girl. This video needs 2,000% more taser usage. Security guys stepping in front of the cops like his authority overrides all. These guys live in fantasy land. Again, so from what I've seen, he stepped up a little bit. But when the cops started putting the shit on him, the security guard understood. He's like, do I want to go to jail for this idiot? Like, I'll do my best to defend him, but do I want to go to jail? No. Jack is a certified scumbag, deserves worse than this. I mean, what can he do? Like, what value can he add other than being a clown and being the public spittoon? Influence artist play. We need much harsher penalties for nonsense like this. Yeah, I can't agree. I think it depends on certain things like the Johnny Somali. I think what's happening to him is a little too harsh, but I get it. People want an example. Make real harsh examples of a couple of people, and then the rest would just fall in line. Isn't this the same idiot that told his McLaren with his buddy inside and was so concerned about getting the footage? I don't understand why anyone would be influenced by such a rotten piece of shit. Yeah, and I remember his buddy, right, was literally bleeding from the fucking head. But he cared more about the content. Like, that's dedication. But honestly, it's unfortunate that it's dedication to an absolute sleazebag like Jack Doherty. But anyway, it is wild. It's a bit 11 days ago, but I think it's still relevant. But that's all I gotta say about this. Peace out.